On Wednesdays, we wear pink. Good morning and happy hump day, everyone. Okay, so let's get to my low behind my act of kindness. Let's see, what's my low? Well, actually, here's the thing. I wouldn't say it's been a bad morning so far, but there have been things where, like, I've been forgetting to do. I forgot to do. Oh, here's the thing. I did forget to do them this morning. I immediately went to do those things, but normally I'm like pretty on the ball when it comes. Like, for example, when I first woke up this morning, for a split second, I forgot it was Wednesday, and therefore I almost forgot to wear this shirt. Wait, I mean, listen, you gotta wear pink on Wednesdays. Otherwise, your friends will be like, you can't chill with us. Like, that's what happens. Right. So, for like a split second, I almost forgot to wear this shirt, essentially. Okay, so after, like, I get, in the shit, brush my teeth, shower, everything. I get in the shower, and, obviously one of the things I wash is my face, and, like, I forgot to shave before I showered. So now I gotta shower, finish showering off, make sure my face is completely dry, which would entail, like, drying my face, having enough time to get this outfit on, then shave. So I'm like, okay. I have to say that, like, sorry, just feeling at the areas where I shave, it feels smoother than if I shaved before I showered. I was told it was, like, the opposite. Like, if you shower then shave, it's more difficult to shave. Maybe somebody can fill me in on that. There was almost a second I forgot to wear this necklace and this ring, and I accidentally dropped this ring on the floor, which, I've dropped this ring on the floor a couple of times, but because I have such an attachment to this, every time I do, I'm like, no! Like, that sort of crazy attachment you have to something that, listen, it's made of metal and stone. Like, it's going to take a lot for something bad to happen to this ring. But I still can't help but feel sad if, like, I accidentally drop it or it falls off of my finger and stuff like that. Does that happen? No kidding. One time I was doing laundry, I was wearing the ring, right? And I put my clothes in the wash, in the dryer. I put my clothes in the dryer, and I walk away, I'm like, where's my ring? And so I wait until the laundry's done. Basically, I dry cleaned my ring. That's really not how dry cleaning works, but you get the idea. So TLDR, my low is that I was kind of forgetting stuff. I was able to fix it, but still. Let's see, what's my high? Even though I'm tired, I'll say that my high is I got a fairly decent night's sleep. That was pretty good. I wake up to go pee maybe twice, but, that's about it. It also doesn't help that, like, I've been trying to work on getting up earlier, and no kidding, it's only 10 of 6 a.m. right now, as of this point in the recording. Like, here's how sad and depressing winter can be. Obviously, at 10:30 at night, it's pitch black outside. It's still pitch black outside right now. Like, the sun isn't supposed to rise for, like, another hour or so. But, it's okay. For the most part, I feel rested. I'll just get a I've been going to a Danny to get like a big old coffee. Like technically you're not supposed to do this, but I'll go like get a soda cup and fill it with like nothing but ice and then like coffee. I'll be honest, like iced coffee just appeals to me lately. It just does, you know. Um, so yeah. I haven't gotten to my act of kindness yet. Um, let's see, what's my act of kindness? Um, sorry, I've been itching my eye. Anyway, my act of kindness is I went shopping yesterday and I was going to grab a this one shopping cart, but I saw somebody behind me. It's like, no, I'll give them the shopping cart I was about to grab. I'll just grab the shopping cart that's behind it. So yeah, that's what I did. Um, yeah, remember when I said like nothing happens on Tuesdays at this time of year? Because of that, there really isn't much to talk about from yesterday. Um, and the sad part is like just about everything I would normally do and watch. Like, keep in mind, this always happens around January. It does. Which I think may have something to do with why people get depressed at this time of year after the holidays are over. Because, I mean, if you're a One Piece fan, we're going to maybe get 2 chapters this month. One in a few days and one at the very end of the month. Because January is always a very slow time of the year for, well, it's a slow time for manga in general, but for a One Piece fan, like, again, last year we did get lucky and we got 3 chapters in January, but yeah, this year it's going to be like 2. Like the one next week and the one the week after. And that's actually, no. Wait. Because the 17th will be Saturday. The 31st will be 2 weeks from then. No. We're only going to get 1 chapter this month, probably. Holy cow. Maybe 2. If there's no break after this next one. Okay, so yeah, it's rough if you're a One Piece fan. Um, let's see what else. Um, hmm. Well, I know January can also be depressing if your football team isn't in the playoffs, which mine isn't in the playoffs, but I knew that well going into the season, so I'm not worried about that. Like, your favorite sports team may not be doing well or not in the playoffs at all if it's football. Um, Unfortunately, also at this time of year, while people are a lot better about making things happen, it's usually only on the weekends, making, Monday through Friday, you know, all the more depressing. I mean, even for stuff I would watch, there's no new episode of Hot Ones this week as far as I know. Chuck and Conroy is still in the process of like making more videos. So the only exciting thing going on tonight is The Masked Singer, but honestly, you're better off saying that, well, technically the actual midpoint of the week would be noon on Wednesday, so at that point you're at the latter half of the week. Um, and I guess being sane, and because it can be cold out, staying indoors a lot, that can be, I mean, yeah, you can, here's the thing, like, I can handle the fact, like, it's cold out and you want to stay indoors. And if you ever get snow, like, yeah, go ahead, play in the snow. Playing in the snow is awesome. I think what gets people depressed, though, is you're either sick of seeing snow if we get a lot of it, or you would love to play outside. And I mean, the conditions in terms of, how the ground looks, they look fine, but because it's so cold, you don't want to, go out there. It's weird. Like, if it's cold out and snowy, you want to play outside in the snow. But if it's cold out and there's no snow, you're like, what's the point? Let's stay inside. Which is fine, that's a safer option, but you're stuck inside. Unless you got like a TV or like a deck of playing cards, you're gonna be bored. So yeah, the month of January, it's easy to see why it can be depressing. It does. I mean, yeah, I've been pretty lucky in terms of like, I went to see the Dave Matthews tribute band a couple days ago. I've been to Libs twice in 2 weeks. Got to see Horseheads Wrestling. Those are great, but again, they were mostly all weekend things. So, yeah. It can be kind of rough, and I get it. I mean, actually, there's some good things in January that go on. Like, some people practice dry January. If you don't know what that is, it's essentially like, basically dry January and sober October are like two of the months of the year that I know of where people will, abstain from drinking alcohol, which is great. I mean, honestly, like, if you're looking to improve yourself health-wise, giving up drinking for a month, well, it's kind of the way to go. I mean, I'm going to keep saying this problem until people understand. Like, it is a good thing where, you don't want to drink in January or sober October, or I guess no drink November, if that's a thing, I suppose. That's great. But you get so many health benefits from it. Like, you're in a better mood. Your skin looks better. You start losing weight. You're less tired. You have more energy. That's awesome. But as soon as the month is over, you want to go back to drinking again. Why? I mean, I just listed like all of the health benefits you get when, you abstain from drinking. Why would you ever go back to it? I mean, there are people that will partake in like, dry January and they'll lose like upwards of 20 pounds. Only to essentially put it back on as soon as the month of January is over. Like, dude, beach season is going to get here before you know it. What are you doing? That's actually why, personally, I only have, here's the thing. I will admit, I think I can probably count on my hand the number of alcoholic beverages I've had this month so far. So, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm practicing dry January by any means. But here's the thing. I only have one. One, and I stop right away. I don't even bother looking at the stuff. Well, yeah, I'll look at the stuff if it's in my line of sight. But other than that, I never seek it out. Plus, I mean, unless it's like a really good cider, there really isn't much on them. I mean, I've had Angry Orchard. Angry Orchard's pretty good. But again, I'm more of a cider guy, and unfortunately, good ciders, they're kind of hard to come by, which can be a bit annoying. Um, oh yeah, I completely forgot about movie. Like in recent years, it's gotten a lot better about Hollywood's gotten a lot better about this. But once upon a time, like after the holiday season, for whatever reason, hey, that rhymed, we were getting like the worst movies coming out at this time of year. Like January and like February were like 2 months of the year where you just couldn't get a good movie to come out. I mean, I would say that trend ended about a decade ago with Kingsman in 2015 and then Deadpool in 2016. Oh, those are great movies. They are. I should do. I thought about like doing more movies videos again. I mean, the reason why I do movie reactions, like they're my initial reaction after seeing the movie. Like that's why. But I mean, there's a bunch of videos I could make where I talk about movies that I've seen like dozens of times. I could, and I probably should. Maybe something for me to talk about. I don't know. It's just something I thought I'd bring up because you know we're only halfway. We're not even halfway through the month of January, and if you're feeling depressed at this time of year, I get it. I feel your pain. I just don't really feel as bad because I've actually been going out and doing stuff. But I only attribute that to making it happen. So go and make it happen, I guess. And even if it fails, at least you tried. Well, that's what I try to keep telling myself anyway. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, YouTube channel, follow on social media. As always, I'm very humble. This video for all of you guys watching your family. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And remember, if you guys want to talk shows, you're here to let me know. Always back, take care, and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.